Wednesday, January 31st, 2025, and Megan and I are at Hollywood Studios. Okay, our focus and one of the reasons we added this day, we were originally not going to come here, but Muppet Courtyard is closing soon forever and being replaced with Monstropolis. So we want to pay close attention to Muppet Courtyard today. Here it is. Now this used to be part of Streets of America. If you remember back in the day, there was more of this, like actually like a couple blocks of it. But when they built Galaxy's Edge, which is straight in front of us, Streets of America went away. And so now there's literally just these storefronts and then Muppet Courtyard on this side. I don't know if anything's going to happen to this, but everything for sure within these brick entryway here is going to go away. So your last chance to see these things is going to be June 7th, I think it is. And Muppet Vision 3D is actually closing in May. And we have a lightning lane to go on this right now, so we're going to do that first.
And all the white bins, make sure you
what?
Get your glasses.
Really? Here?
Right over there.
Well, of course, certainly. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an unexpected surprise. I have the great honor of introducing the one, the only Mr. Mickey Mouse.
Hello, hi there, welcome to my park. How you doing? Hello.
Whoa. You are not Mickey Mouse, you are a rat.
Rat snap. Besides, they're tourists. What do they know?
Will you get out of here?
Okay, do I still get my $10?
Get out!
I've got the Donald Duck back here.
Will you get out?
Yes!
I apologize. Now where was I? Yes, safety instructions. First, when entering the theater, please move as far to the end of the row as possible.
I was just saying that they just replaced the seats in here, and Megan said, why would they do that when they know it's going to close? But we're saying maybe they're going to use the theater space for something else? I don't know.
It's at 8.
It's like a theater.
They are nice. They're not filling all the rows as usual.
Hey, look! Look at the guy in the goofy mask! That's not a mask. Oh, sorry, lady!
Goodbye, Muppet Theater 3D.
Tornado was pretty fun.
Bye-bye.
Oh yeah,
Express bus.
Okay. Ah. Now this used to be a big Muppet store, but this has been closed for years. I can't remember when How long? I don't think so. I think they use it for like storage. This is backstage area here. Last time we were here, we ate at Mama Melrose's, and the time before that. So we've gotten plenty of time eating at Mama Melrose's. It used to be one of our favorite restaurants, but the last couple times we didn't have as good of an experience. They changed the menu. We've spent many a time sitting on these benches. Saw Santa walk by last time we were here, or no, the time before that. So this will be going away. We don't know anything, I don't think, about... Oh, no, yes we do. They're going to have the sushi restaurant.
Oh.
That Mike and
Sully go to?
No, Mike and his date.
His girlfriend.
Yeah, they go too. They're gonna have that.
Cecilia.
Yeah, otherwise I don't know what else for dining. This snowman is actually here all the time. If you look up in the windows, there's lots of little details. As what? As we think, yeah, it's probably forced perspective. But yeah, this was all originally part of Streets of America. There's still, I mean, a ton of stuff in these windows. I'm planning on having lunch at Pizzerizzo, since I can't even remember the last time we were in there. But I don't even think it's not even open yet. It's 10:25 in the morning.
Yeah. Don't want to eat pizza right now.
Oh yeah, there's some. Oh no, I was hoping for a photo pass photographer by the fountain to get some more fountain pictures. We did get some really good ones last time, yeah. So all of this will be transforming into Monstropolis. No, there's not. It's not a very big area, but I just want to document it so we do remember what it was like. There is a nice big restroom here. You can actually go into it from inside Pizzerizzo or out here. It connects inside. All right, we are having lunch in Pizzerizzo. Megan just went and picked up our food. We mobile ordered this. We had an 11 to 11:30.
The ones at Mama Melrose's are huge.
Yeah, these are a nice
perfect.
size. Megan got a mushroom pizza. I got a cheese pizza. And they each came with a choice between carrots or a Caesar salad.
Oh, I'll get some soda.
Thank you. And then we each got a fountain soda, and this was $33. And the cool thing, my Disney Experience app knew that I had a balance on my Chase Disney Visa Rewards redemption card, and it automatically used that money first to pay for this. So I didn't have a lot on there because it hasn't been very long since my last trip, but it used it up for this meal, and then I only had like a couple bucks left that went onto my credit card. So that was nice that it prioritizes that automatically in the payments for mobile pay. Couple notes about if you're staying off-site like we are this time. One is, we were talking about this earlier this morning. We definitely miss feeling like we're in the Disney bubble. It doesn't feel as Disney of a trip when you're staying off-site. And also, we keep thinking we're at Disneyland instead of Walt Disney World, because when we go to Disneyland, we stay off-site, which almost every hotel there is. And so we keep like having Disneyland stuck in our heads. The only thing I think that we can't do is we cannot charge things to the room, obviously, I guess is what it would be, with our magic bands when you're staying off-site. Because we don't have a room to charge to. So when you pay for merchandise or food with your Magic Band in the parks, it has to be linked to a room. So you can only do that if you're staying on site. So basically our Magic Bands are just our entry tickets and for lightning lanes. Yeah. But I can still mobile order with my Disney Experience app on my phone and pay for stuff with the My Disney Experience app on my phone, and so I don't have to literally be carrying around money or anything. But if I go to a table service restaurant, I will have to have a physical form of payment, a credit card, cash. Do they take cash here? I don't know if they take cash. The ships don't take cash. I don't carry cash typically, but you have to have some way to pay. If you're staying off-site and you're going to a table service restaurant, you have to have a physical type of payment with you to pay for it. Note that there is an entire seating area upstairs. Don't miss that if it's full down here, which right now it's very empty. It's like 11:30 in the morning. And you can go into the restrooms right there. There's another stairway back there. There's also a whole bunch of seating outside. But sometimes in Florida it gets really hot. You wouldn't want to be out there. The counter is all the way up that way. We are at the Theater of the Stars for Beauty and the Beast live on stage. Believe it or not, I've never come to this. I think it's been here for years and years. It's a nice open air but shaded theater with lots of people at it. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon and it is getting kind of hot. What is it, 79?
79.
79. It's not really humid though.
No.
Just the sun.
Pretty dry.
The sun is...
The sun.
Yeah.
The prince was spoiled, selfish, and unkind. One winter's night, an old beggar woman came to the castle and offered him a single rose in return for shelter from the bitter cold. Repulsed by her haggard appearance, the prince sneered at the gift and turned the old woman away. But she warned him not to be deceived by appearances, for beauty is found within. She had seen that there was no love in his heart, and as punishment she transformed him into a hideous beast and placed a powerful spell on the castle and all who lived there. If he could learn to love another and earn their love in return, the spell would be broken. If not, he would be doomed to remain a beast for all time. As the years passed, he fell into despair and lost all hope. For who could ever learn to love a beast?
Stop it, I say. Do you hear me? I said quiet! If we're going to do this, then let's do it.
But of course, we must make her feel welcome. Esteemed madames et messieurs, it is with deepest pride and greatest pleasure that we welcome you. And now, we invite you to relax, pull up a chair, as the dining room proudly presents your dinner.
right, we have some time to kill until Megan's lightning lane for Rock and Roller Coaster. So we're just staying in this area on Hollywood Boulevard here. And we're in this, I've never actually been in here. It's kind of like a food court. There's 3 little walk-up restaurants. We mobile ordered, which I highly recommend because the lines are awful. And this is the Phantasmic Peanut Butter.
It's like a peanut butter and jelly tart.
Yeah, and this was from Rosie's All-American Cafe, which was the closest stand over here. And it's got the Phantasmic Dragon and Sorcerer Mickey on it with fondant.
Don't do it in half. I just want like a third.
Okay. Here, I'll give you Mickey. I want to show what it's like inside. There we go. Okay, so it says it has
Yeah, it's just got a
jam.
layer of jam that's attaching the fondant.
It's a
picture.
peanut butter cookie,
Yeah,
and then a layer of jam, and then the icing.
it's a fondant picture. It's
Yeah.
fondant. That's why they need the jelly so they can attach it.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like glue.
to the cookie. Yeah, because otherwise it wouldn't stick. Just got a Coke Zero, and Megan got a water. And the girl who was up there with me at the same time, she just wanted to note this to you. She asked for a free cup of ice water, and you can do that at any quick service place. You just ask for.
Even the cart where I got the Jack cookie, people were getting free waters.
Yeah.
But it's just a small.
It's just a little cup. It's about this big, half the size of the regular size soda. This is a regular soda, and there's also a large soda that's bigger than this. So the free water would be about half the size of this
Look
one.
at that way.
It's like a kid size, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can get free water, so do not buy water unless you want to.
Like, I want a bottled water because it's colder, it's more.
Well, they put ice in it.
I know, but it's still colder because this is one's been living in
Yeah.
ice. And it's more,
And you can carry it with you.
and I can carry it with me. I don't
It
want
has
to carry
a cap.
it.
Yeah. You never get lids at cups. There's no lids and there's no straws.
Yeah, except at Disney Springs there are at select restaurants because they're not owned by Disney.
Yeah.
But Disney property, you cannot get lids.
Yeah, they're very big on plastic free, so. Although they have these. Go figure. Okay, you try it. We'll see what you get. By the way, these 3 things was $15. Mostly was
It's a
the
bit
the cookie.
bland.
Bland.
Can't really taste peanut butter. There are peanuts that are crunchy.
Okay.
The jelly has the most flavor. So
There are allergy-friendly menus, by the way. I wonder if they have an alternative to this,
maybe.
or if they have something else for dessert that isn't
That
nuts.
has other dessert things like a brownie.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, we have a unique problem. Megan was about to go on Rock and Roller Coaster. She had a lightning lane for 2:35.
2:30.
2:30,
Yeah.
and 5 minutes before she was supposed to go on it, we noticed that the ride was down, and they were trying to give her a lightning lane to use on any other ride, but there was nothing else
That we wanted to go on
that we don't already have one for. So she went over and talked. She went over and talked to the,
Staff members outside the ride.
and they said if it comes back up, she could
I
still go on
can
it.
use my lightning lane later, but they have quote unquote no idea whether it'll be back up today.
Right.
So,
So that left us with a gap of 4 hours before we have anything else scheduled.
yeah.
And we've been to all the shows, and I didn't really want to go to Frozen again.
No.
And it was still like 2 hours away anyway.
Yeah.
So we didn't have anything else to do, and it's really hot. It's
Yeah.
very sunny. One thing I should warn you about, Hollywood Studios is a tough park for shade. It's probably the worst
Yeah, there's not
There's
many places to get shade.
shade, yeah. And so we left. We're on the Skyliner right now. We're on one with a wrap of Kristoff and Sven from Frozen. And we're just going to ride the Skyliner around. And thankfully it's the middle of the day and it's not busy, and so we get to
Yeah, walk right on.
get one all to ourselves and walk right on. So
Yeah.
we're just going to ride this around and rest our feet a little while. And then we'll go back later.
Yep, and hope the roller coaster's up.
Yep, I'll keep checking it. We also can't get on Slinky Dog Dash, and I'll keep checking that. But I think that it's unlikely we'll get a lightning lane for it, but maybe the wait time will go down enough
Yeah.
later in the day
that we can get on it.
Yeah, like,
especially after Fantasmic starts at 8.
Right.
Because the park closes at 9, so there are going to be a whole bunch of people heading to Fantasmic
Fantasmic
before the park close, and we might be able to get on some extra stuff then.
yeah, that's a good point.
Yep.
We might also take a boat ride if we feel like it.
Yeah.
We took the Skyliner all the way to Epcot, got off right over there, and then walked over here, and now we're getting on a boat. We're gonna take the boat back. It's killing about an hour or so, so that works. And it's nice and shady. And there was a nice breeze on the Skyliner. Resting our feet, it's perfect. All right, we decided to get off the boat over there at the boardwalk. This is a beautiful area. If you don't know, this is the Crescent Lake Resorts. You have yacht club straight across the way. Swan and Dolphin are over there. We're at the boardwalk. And then Beach Club is over there behind the trees, the blue one. And we're gonna check out the new Cake Bake Shop Bakery, which just opened recently. You can't get reservations here right now. It's totally filled up.
Look at how much stuff they have.
I know.
You can just walk in.
Yeah, that's the walk-up, yeah. But this is what they have. It is kind of pricey.
But it's like a whole cake.
Yep. No, it's a slice.
Oh.
It's a slice of cake. But I was interested in like the bars.
Okay.
So we're gonna get a treat and then we're gonna continue on the boat back to Hollywood Studios. So this side is the shop and it's very pretty and very magical. And then the other door is to the restaurant, the cafe, which there's no reservations available the whole time we're here. I'm gonna go look at the yum yums. Yeah, and then here's the restaurant menu. It's quite French. I lost Megan. Oh, yeah. Oh, sure. All right, we both went very Florida. I got citrus, and I got a lemon macaron.
Yeah.
And I got a slice of key lime pie, and they were both delicious.
Everything in there was glittery.
Yep.
And at the checkout,
We're talking the food too.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the food.
Yeah.
All the food was glittery. And at the checkout station, you could buy the glitter to put on your food. Except one bottle was $33.
Oh, jeez.
Little container.
Must be some kind of edible glitter or something.
Yeah, well, you can get edible glitter like at Michael's for like $5.
Oh.
But this must be like fancy edible glitter.
It's got magic.
Yeah,
But-
it's pixie dust actually.
And I know there's another location of this place somewhere in the country, but it is expensive. But we were saying we think it would be neat to come and stay at one of these Crescent Lake resorts.
Yeah.
For a special occasion, have a lunch or dinner here,
Yeah.
and then go get on a Disney cruise.
Yeah.
That's what we want to do. Megan said it was like
It's like American Girl, but for adults.
Yeah.
It's very fantastical and pretty and delicate, like princess, feminine ballroom.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
lovely. All right, we went through Walt One Man's Dream, the little museum, but we didn't stay to watch the film because it was time for our mobile order here at ABC Commissary. There's a Dr. Odyssey poster over there, which is one of my new favorite shows. And this is meant to be like, you know, like the commissary at ABC Studios. And I got the shrimp tacos, and Megan got the chicken sandwich, I guess. This was $35. All right, Megan took it back up, and they made me a new one without the chipotle mayonnaise on it, and so I have the shrimp tacos, which come with beans and rice, and Megan has the chicken sandwich, which she got without the avocado something, and then she just took off the tomato. And then we both got a soda, which Megan went to fill up because you fill it yourself here. We're just now getting to Toy Story Land, and we think that Toy Story Land and Galaxy's Edge are both way better after dark.
It's so nice and cool now.
Yeah, it is. The park though has gotten much busier than it was earlier in the day. Quick update, Rock and Roller Coaster came on 30 minutes before the park closed, right as we were getting off Rise of the Resistance, and we were about to leave. We checked it one more time, and then Megan took off running.
Yep, I bolted across the park. Many other people were doing
Yes, they
the
were.
same.
They were still doing it.
There were
Yes.
people like, go, go, go.
They ran across in front of us while I was watching the projection show
Yeah, I
in the
heard
theater.
a lot of people saying, okay, we can do it, we gotta make it.
Yeah. Okay, so-
the standby line built up very, very quickly.
But you still were able to use your
But
lightning
I was
lane.
still able to use my lighting lane. I scanned it right away. I don't think I waited more than like 7 minutes
Okay.
the whole time to get through the queue, get through the pre-show, and get on the ride. Very, very short wait time, so that was very nice. Pluses and minuses. The ride was very fun. My PhotoPass photo was hilarious.
Okay.
It's just me screaming.
Okay. I'll put that in here if I can find it.
I got to ride the whole ride, and it was very fun. And then 20 feet from the exit in a dark, dark tunnel, the ride got stuck for an indiscernible amount of time.
Oh no!
And so I was stuck in a dark, dark tunnel with this thing on me, and I couldn't move my arms, couldn't see the time, couldn't look at my phone.
Who was next to you?
No one.
You were by yourself?
I was alone in the dark, dark tunnel.
Did they make an announcement?
The only announcement that came on was 3 times an automated voice said, the ride has temporarily stopped. Please stand by and it may begin moving in any minute.
Were you at least upright and not upside down?
I was upright.
Okay.
I was at the very end, right before you turn to get off.
Okay.
I feel really bad for anyone who was in the ride.
I wondered what happened to you.
Yeah, because it shouldn't have taken 20 minutes.
You were in the dark tunnel for 20
I
minutes?
was not in the dark tunnel for 20 minutes.
But the
I was on
whole ride for 20 minutes. Okay.
And the ride was very short, if that says anything.
Okay.
So the dark, dark tunnel was very long.
Did you do okay on the ride itself until that point?
Yeah.
Is it loud?
It's loud, but mostly the thing that bothered me the most was it counted down. It counted down to the launch. And I didn't like that. I would have rathered it just like
launch.
threw me into
Okay.
it. But the voice that counted down was literally like the most screamy voice I've ever heard.
Oh.
And so that was kind of like nerve-wracking.
Okay.
I wasn't scared or nervous at all up until that point. And I was like, ah.
That's
But-
wild that you were by yourself.
yeah. But I told myself, I've done Guardians of the Galaxy multiple times, and that's one of my favorite rides.
Yeah.
That one does the same speed, but backwards.
Yeah.
So I was like, if I can do that, I can do this.
Yeah.
And then takeoff, I screamed. It took the photo immediately. So that's why my face
Okay.
It was only a few seconds, and then the ride was going. The upside down parts weren't bad at all either. There was only 2, I think, and they were very fast and fun.
Is it all inside?
It's all inside. It's like a mix of Space Mountain and Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Coaster.
I should point out that Megan's the only one in our family who's ever been this ride, and this was only her second time ever riding it, and the last time was 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And this will be the last time anybody will ride it before it turns into the Muppets.
I would like to try it again as the Muppets.
Okay.
But it was cool to see it one more time as Aerosmith, especially because 6 years ago I wasn't really in tune with, culture and music,
Yeah.
but now I was. And so I kind of appreciated the actual theming more.
Okay.
I didn't remember from last time. You join Aerosmith like on tour with them, and you're
Oh.
on your way to one of their concerts.
Okay, that's the
And
whole premise.
you're VIPs, and so
Okay.
it's all like California street signs and
Oh,
landmarks.
okay.
You go through the Hollywood sign.
Okay.
So yeah, stuff like that. It was very fun, except getting stuck. But just as I was starting to panic, remembering that like I couldn't move and I was trapped and no one was coming to save me,
Eventually they
they
would have
made
come
the
to...
announcement one more time and then moved
You went.
away.
Okay, good. So did people get to go on after you?
I don't know because it looked like it was still up when I got off.
Okay.
And the wait time was up to 120 minutes.
Oh my god. When I walked past the sign,
It was
It was
people were
75.
flooding out. Oh my gosh.
when we noticed it was up, it was 30.
By the time I ran there, it was 60.
And then when I walked past the sign a little after that, it was 75, and it was how much when you?
120.
But if you get in line before the park closes,
As
you
long
get
as
to
it doesn't go down again.
Yeah, you get to go on. But Slinky Dog Dash went down,
Bummer.
so all the people that were waiting in line for that didn't get to ride
Went over
that.
to Rock and Roller Coaster.
Yeah, exactly.
There were a lot of people waiting. The line was spilling out of the queue.
Then in the meantime, I just happened to stumble across a projection show
Oh, I walked by it too.
about Disney animation
Oh.
with fireworks and everything on the Chinese theater there.
When I walked by, it was Guardians of the Galaxy theme.
Oh! Well, everybody was sitting on the ground, and I was like, why is everybody sitting on the ground here? And so I just stopped, and some lady was like, here, do you want to lean against the fence with me? And I'm like, sure, thanks. And so I just like leaned and kind of sat on the
Yeah.
railing, which was a perfect good spot. And it was really cool. It was all the like Disney movies and everything, and all emotional and sweet. So anyway, we had a good day. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thanks for watching. Safe travels.
Safe travels.